14.
Welcome back, everyone, into KX News at 4, where following yesterday's backdoor cold front, temperatures are trending slightly cooler. But another warm-up is on the way, is in store for us, especially as we get into tomorrow. Now, with high pressure in control, seeing abundant sunshine across the region, even into northeastern Montana there as well. This is what really we are dealing with in terms of temperatures as a result of yesterday's backdoor cold front. A lot of us still consider it a few degrees above average for this time of year. Warmest areas kind of sitting closer to those mid-40s. Seeing flash through there sitting at 45 degrees, 45 up towards Watford City, even seeing 48 out towards Sydney, Montana there. That may be the place to be if you're a fan of some of that warmth. Even in Bowman, sitting at 48 degrees there as well. There really isn't much to show for you as we go through precision cast through the course of the next several hours. May see a few passing clouds here and there, but other than that, still going to be dealing with clearing skies going straight through the late evening hours, even into early tomorrow morning. Now, we may see a few more clouds, which is why I am calling for more of a mix of sun and clouds going through the daytime tomorrow. But we're certainly expecting some slightly warmer temperatures by the afternoon here. But until then, because of the fact that we don't have any of that cloud cover to trap in the daytime heating, a few of us are going to be teetering closer to those upper teens, especially up towards Bottineau at 19 degrees there, 20 for Rugby, 21 out towards Harvey. As we head into the afternoon, back to the 50s we go. May even get lucky enough to see some mid-50s out towards the far southwestern corner of the state there. We're not expecting a pattern change to kind of take shape until we get into early next week. We've been talking about what remains consistent are those chillier temperatures. We're now looking at the potential for some snow coming into play early next week. Without going into exact details and, of course, exact amounts here, focusing more on the pattern recognition, you're seeing two prospective low pressure systems. One that's going to form out towards the Pacific and one that's going to form kind of closer to Kansas, down towards Nebraska area or so. Essentially going to transfer energy from one system over to the other here. Signs pointing towards the potential for precipitation as we get closer into Monday afternoon and evening and into Tuesday, especially here. So I know next week is a big travel week for anyone heading out for Thanksgiving plans. Definitely want to take this into account, but certainly a lot can still change between now and then. We're just giving you a rough idea of the pattern recognition as we get closer into Monday and Tuesday there. And again, what remains very much consistent is the fact that this is going to provide us with quite a bit of an Arctic blast as we get into Thanksgiving. So looking at Williston, your next 5 here, generally speaking, teetering near the 50-degree mark between tomorrow, Saturday, even Sunday, and may get us into the lower 50s before we plummet from 47 degrees you're seeing there on Monday to 29 as we get into Tuesday. Dickinson, your next 5, definitely going to reflect that very similar pattern recognition there. Believe it or not, may even get closer to the mid-50s by Sunday before plummeting into those 30s for early next week. Here's Minot's next several days. Of course, teetering near the 50-degree mark through the course of the next several days, at least right through the weekend. Going downhill from there, 30s for Tuesday, 20s for Wednesday, 20s for Thanksgiving there as well. Bismarck, your next several days, 50s across the board at least through Monday of next week. Then as we look ahead to that Clipper system, it is going to provide us with quite a bit of a chill. Look at those mid-20s for Thanksgiving.
You're ready for it. We'll start to have to bundle up again, especially once the sun goes down. Chillier nights, chillier mornings.
I know, we're losing all that daylight, which means we don't have a lot of daytime heating.
Not much, no. And so if you haven't done so, talking about raking the leaves, maybe go out and hang the lights. This could be a pretty okay time to get that done.
Do it right now before you're hanging those lights in the 20s.
That is true. Vanessa, thanks so much.